Good afternoon, everyone. I hope everybody's doing fine. So we had completed till question number last of exercise 13.1. That was the surface areas basically, and out here in this exercise we'll be dealing with volumes. So in the first video, I already given you the volumes and the surface areas formulas for different figures. I hope you have seen that video. If you haven't seen it, please go back 2 3 days previous videos and see it. Okay, you'll get the formulas, first copy it down and then come back to watch this video. So now you have question number one is solid shape is cone on standing on top of a hemisphere with both the radii being equal to 1. Okay, and the height of the cone is equal to the radius, and the radius has been given to you as 1 centimeter. So you have to find the volume. So eventual volume will be volume of cone and volume of hemisphere, which is given by 2 pi r cube, and cone is given by 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay, so this formula you have to use, and you know what is r and what is h out here, so simply put the formula and get the answer as pi. Okay, which is 20. Substitute the value for 22 by pi as 22 by 7 if given in the question. Okay, since they have told to find the volume in terms of pi, so you leave the answers in terms of pi. Okay, now moving on to a different second one, numerical. Rachel, an architect engineer student, has been asked to make a model which is in form of cylinder attached by two cones. Okay, so I'll directly show you the figure how it looks. A cone here, and on top and bottom it has two cones, and the dimension has been given to you as there. Okay, the radius of the cylinder as well as the cone is 1.5, height is 8 for cylinder and 2 for your cone. So simply use the formula. For cylinder is pi r square h, and for cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So cone it's done. So since you have two cones, you have to use 2 times the formula. Okay, after having used the formula, you simply have to add up all the things. Okay, out here you don't have to minus anything because volume is just basically adding of things. Okay, so after adding up you get answer of 66. So that's it. Now question number 3, a gulab jamun contains sugar syrups about 30% of the volume. Find the approximate how much syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamuns. So gulab jamun, they have told you it's in a shape of hemisphere, and it's like capsule basically. Okay, so it's 30% sugar syrup. So 45 of such. So first you calculate the volume of the uh, that capsule. So the volume of the capsule will be volume of cylinder plus two hemispheres. So two hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r square pi r cube, and it's pi r square h for your one cylinder. Okay, so after having putting the values, you'll get volume for one. Now for 45 gulab jamuns, you'll be having the volume of multiplied by 45. So since there is 30% of volume, so you'll take 30% out of it. Once you take 30% out of that 1127.25, you'll get an answer of approx around 338. Okay, so that will be your sugar syrup, amount of sugar syrup, because they have already told you that sugar syrup is 30%. So that's all for this question number 3. Moving on to question number 4, a pen stand, they have told you, is in a shape of cuboid with four conical depressions to hold a pen. Okay, you can see it's a conical depression to hold a pen. Now the pen's dimension given you. The dimension of the cuboid is the dimension of the cuboid is 15 by 10 by, this is length, breadth and height respectively, and the depression is 0.5 centimeter, and the depth is 1.4. So you know it's the cone is 1.4 and the height is 1.4 and the radius is 0.5. So that way you can calculate that, and you have to see that there are 4 depressions, so you can calculate the volumes. Okay, the volume of the wood required will be volume of your actual this full volume of cuboid, length into breadth into height, and this minus 4 into volume of this cones. The volume of cone will be 1 by 3 pi r square h. R is 0.5, h is 1.4. So that's it for this one. Now question number 5 will be given as a homework. You try it on your own because it's a simple one, and it's really closely related to question number 4. And make sure you submit this classwork in Google Classroom and study well for your exams. That's it for today's class. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Please pause the video. Make sure, okay, to note it down.